Hey guys, can someone make sure, let me know make sure that y'all can hear me okay? And make sure I'm in the right spot. Hey, so, hey Chrissy. So, somebody can hear me. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay, awesome. All right, so just to introduce myself, my name is Angela Reynolds, and I am married to Dennis. I have two boys. One's 23 and one is 17, and Dennis has a son as well, and he's 23. And I joined Young Living in December of 2013, and then the next May I hit silver, and I'm still at silver, but I'm pushing through. Have a lot of goals in place, and just to let you know, Tuesday I celebrated my 1,000th day with Young Living, and I spent the whole day giving tips and prizes away all day, and I actually got a new member out of it. I really just wanted to give back to my friends on Facebook. I had no intention of signing anyone up, but I did. Delivered a kit today, so that was really good. So when they asked me to speak, let me put my timer on. I want to be diligent on my time. Okay. So when Les and Kelly asked me to speak, immediately something came to mind. And what it is I'm calling this How to Have Light Bulb Moments. And it seems like a lot of my posts that I make, people come back and tell me, oh, that was such a great idea, or how in the world did you think of that, or you're so smart. Well, I'm going to tell you, I appreciate it, but I don't consider myself smart, no means. But I'm going to give you a little secret on how I come up with my ideas. And that is, most of my ideas come from problems. This is no joke. So most of the times there is some kind of issue that is going on, or I'm really frustrated about something. And so that is when I get my butt in gear and I try to figure out a solution. I know that if I'm frustrated with something, then most likely there are more people that are frustrated about the same thing too. And, it could be on my team, and I don't want that. So it's like I need to get in there and solve the problem. And it's like if I solve the problem one time, I won't have to keep dealing with it over and over. So, for example, if you're doing a task and it is taking you an enormous amount of time, and you think to yourself, there has got to be an easier way. Well, that is your cue to find an easier way. That is your opportunity to, step up and be a little bit creative and come up with a solution to make it better. So I think we often forget that Google is out there. So if we have a problem, go out there and Google, how can I do such and such? Ask a friend, be creative, and just come up with a new solution. So, as an example, one day I was wearing some earbuds. Matter of fact, I think it was these. And the cord on them is kind of, I don't know, flat, and it gets bothersome. So one day I had had enough of it. And so I was thinking, what would be great? What if I had some wireless earbuds? Now, this is before Apple announced all their things. And I know they've got those Bluetooth things that you can wear around your neck. But I was thinking, what if you had some earbuds that were just like cordless? So I went out to Googled it. Well, sure enough, they have them. And I do have a pair of them now, but they're not really good to have a microphone, so I didn't wear them tonight. But I'm like, this has solved my problem. All my frustrations every day dealing with my earbuds and this cord around my neck, and something existed. So, sorry about that. So anyway, I now have earbuds. So go out there and Google it if you have an issue. So let me ask you this. There are some people that I have worked before in the past, and you probably know these people. They will take something that is very simple and turn it into 20 steps. That is not me. I'm the kind of person that will see something that is taking somebody 20 steps and try to turn it into 2. I want things simplified. I want things streamlined. And actually, when I worked for this company, they gave me a $1,000 bonus because I took a process that they had and streamlined it and saved the company, I saved them thousands of dollars. So they gave me 1,000 of it. But always look for opportunities like that to streamline processes. I want to share one of my favorite phrases ever with y'all. the only difference between a stumbling block and a stepping stone is the way that you use them. I'll say that one more time. The only difference between a stumbling block and a stepping stone is the way you use them. So if you have a new outlook, you can come up with really great ideas. So again, how do I come up with my ideas? I look at problems and I figure out a way to solve them. So one day at my networking meeting that I have every Wednesday, my BNI meeting, I was sharing with them about some issues or something, and I finished my phrase for that. I had 60 seconds. So at the end of my 60 seconds, I quoted Vanilla Ice, and I said, "If you have a problem, yo, I'll solve it." So needless to say, they remembered me well after that day. I don't have all the answers, I can tell you that, but I try to figure out a way to solve problems. I love fresh ideas, and I tend to follow those type of people on social media. I love Lindsay Marino because it's like she always has something fresh. Maybe not be what something somebody else is doing, but that is what I truly love about her. So follow people that you like on social media too, who you gravitate toward and who think like you do. Let's see. Okay, so do we have any, I know we have a few people that love antiques. Or maybe some of you really don't like antiques, but you tend to hoard things up. So I know that I used to have, not hoarding problems, but I collected things. And I remember it was so hard for me to throw things away because I would say, oh, that's worth, that's worth something. Okay, well, just like antiques, it is not worth a dime unless you sell it. So if you have something that, is treasured, okay, it's not worth anything until you get rid of it, unless it brings joy to your heart, and then hang on to it. And I feel like ideas are the same way. You can have ideas all day long, but unless you put it in action and do something about it, the ideas really aren't worth anything anyway. So I have just been very open to sharing my ideas, and I just have the mentality like if I come up with something, I want to share it with people that it may help them, and I just feel like in the long run God will bless me and things will come back to me as well. So I am never scared to share my ideas. Again, I like fresh ideas. So if you hear anybody complaining about anything, you need to go into the mode of like, you know what, I'm going to be that problem solver. I'm going to come up with a way that they don't have to have frustrations about this anymore. Think Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse's thing was, here he comes to save the day. Be a Mighty Mouse. And another way to look at it is putting yourselves in somebody else's shoes. So I've started giving samples at Express Oil Change on Ladies' Day. So I try to think, what is something that I would like them to give me that I'm not going to chunk in the back seat? So flip things around and put yourself in somebody else's shoes, and you can really come up with a lot of good ideas that way. If you are ever stuck on inspiration, let me tell you another secret. I go to the Dollar Tree. Crazy as it sounds, I go to the Dollar Tree and I stroll the aisles and I look at things and think, what could I do with that? Or what could I do with that? There's a cooking show called Chopped. Not sure if you've ever watched it, but they have like 4 shelves there, and each one has a basket of the same exact things. And my alarm's going off. I need to shut up. So they have a basket of the same exact things. But the thing is, each shelf on there can make their own creation out of those items. Just think how versatile our oils are. What all can you make with a bottle of lavender or a bottle of peppermint? I mean, there's endless possibilities. So try to be creative with your items. Try to think about different packaging. It doesn't have to be just samples. Think about like processes that you do, like how can you make it better. And I'll tell you this: if you like to do things technology wise, like you like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, things like that, and you're not very crafty, but you have a friend or someone on your team and they are, barter with each other, work together. Say, look, I will do a presentation for you. Hey, can you help me with this DIY project? Getting maybe a make and take together, something like that. Work together with your team and barter that way. And I just want to say in closing that to use what God has given you, don't try to be the person that you're not, because that is not what's going to be very attractive at all. I think one of the most complimentary things that somebody can say is that you were real. And whatever it is that you are real with, that's what you need to be. So I challenge each one of y'all to flip the switch, and I want to see all of y'all's light bulb moments. Be creative, and I want to see what you can come up with. And anyway, I hope this has helped somebody and encourage all of you to just step out. And I'll tell you this too, if I come up with some idea and it is off the wall crazy, I'm still going to try it. And, you know, if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, that's fine. And you know what, we'll tweak it a little bit and we'll do it over again. So the next time you are frustrated about something, that is your opportunity to make it better and to come up with some great ideas. So at this time, I would like to introduce Carrie Foster. I had heard about Carrie through some family, and I had never met her until we went to convention. And actually, on the way home, I met her in the airport. And here she is from my hometown, and I did not even know her. I had heard her name everywhere. We use the same chiropractor. But anyway, I will tell you about Carrie is that girl is not scared to meet a stranger at all. She will talk to anybody and everybody about her love for Young Living products. She shared granola with an airline stewardess. I think she even sold her some. I'm not even sure. But I just want to commend Carrie for being that kind of person that can talk to anybody and share her love of Young Living. So I have enjoyed being here with y'all tonight, and thank you, Les and Kelly, for giving me this opportunity to share from my heart, and I hope, again, that has helped someone, and I can't wait to go back and read these comments. Love you guys. Bye.